This is the flight taking off, and this is us in the air. We're in Malaysia.
Hey!
So we stopped off at a big shop in Malaysia. This shop is like one of the biggest shops in Malaysia. So we just stopped off here because our flight isn't until like tomorrow. So we're officially in Seoul, Korea.
Hey!
I didn't really record the flight, and I didn't record us at the airport, and I also didn't record like much at all. I didn't even record anything that day, but that video that you just saw was the last video of that day. But anyways, let's move on to the next day, because this is where the video basically starts. We started off the day by hopping onto the train. We had breakfast at this really nice place. Before we eat here, let's test some scary 1-star reviews. Do not come here, you will regret it for life. That's pretty scary. The food taste is bad, not suitable for Asian. Rude local customers with rude old staff. So, let's go in and test these reviews. First, we had a lot of really spicy kimchi if we needed it, and we got this like really nice meal. And now there's this like really expensive looking fish. So that's all I recorded here, skull emoji. But now we're gonna leave a 5-star review at this place because this place is magnificent. This is my 5-star review. You guys can pause it if you want to read this. And this is also my answers to some of the questions that they ask. And then here are the 4 photos that I attached. And anyways, let's move on with the video. I also got 55 points from that review. We went to this like really big statue, which was like near a palace. And then there were also some like water and some items at this palace. Wait, this isn't a palace. This statue. I tried finding this on Google Maps, but I can't tell if this is the right one, so I won't review it. So, this one's near like a palace, and then this is like the king. Anyways, this is like the side, and then this is like some water that we found at near it, I think. We found the Angry Birds, crossed a really big road, and then went to this really nice palace. So this is like the show that they put on at this palace every single hour. I can't show the whole thing because it's literally 7 minutes long. But other than that, I might make like a whole video just based on that. But other than that, let's keep going. So this is like a close-up view of one of the palaces. It costs money to get into this thing. So this is like exclusive kind of. And then here's another side of the palace. We are now ready for a room tour. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. First up, we have a TV out in the living room. This is meant to be the living. This is the whole exclusive tour. So that's our card to get in. And then this is like that all thing. That's the TV that I just showed. Here's like a really comfy couch. And then there's another seat, which is also really, really comfy next to it. And we have a view. We have the window. This is the view down here. So, yeah, not bad view. There's a couple places down there. And then after that, I'll leave the hotel in the description. And then this is like a really good room. This is the room with 2 beds. So we're going to turn on the light. So then there's a TV here, which you can watch YouTube. And then there's this bed. And then there's another bed. And they're really comfy and really good. Now this is the next bedroom, which is right next to it. This bed is just a single bed and there's no TV here, but it's pretty nice and it's pretty comfy as well. And then if you keep going, that's the end of our room tour. And then except for the bath. Now it's nighttime, so our dinner is this really nice ice cream sundae. And we have this really nice sushi log and rice thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's really nice. And then we have the best drink in Korea. Well, not best drink, but it's one of the best drinks in Korea. And we got some Burger King, really nice. And then we also ordered an Americano and this drink. So by the way, that milk drink that I just had was really good and it's only exclusive to Korea, and now I have it on the back of my phone. Yeah, I actually literally have it on the back of my phone. This is the card that you need to tag on. This is my one at least. We went to this like palace village looking thing. Like there was a lot of like palaces and temples and stuff here. So this is the Korean flag and this is some temples or palaces. We went inside the big one. Now in this one we're not going to take much videos because we took a lot of photos, but yeah. Now I'm just going to put a whole bunch of photos here. Really fast amount of photos. Now we have this like desk. Here's a painting on the wall. Here's some lights at the top of the thing. Now here's some more lights at the top of the thing. And then after this here's some more lights on the top of the thing. And now there's the clock. And after this there's a view outside the window. Anyways, I'm taking too much photos. Now this is another thing on the top of the roof. And then this is another like thing, and then this is a table, and then this is another thing slash the thing, and then this is like a plant, and then this is a human. Here's like a rip-off lamp. Here is a table. Sit on it. And then this is a meeting area, and then this is outside the thing again, and that's it for the photo. Temple slash palace, and another human, statue. Another palace. Now we have like a map of like a whole bunch of places, 3D one. Forgot to mention that before that video that we just saw, we took a lot of photos. Here are some of the photos. So this is like us at a palace, and then here's like the things. This is literally, never mind, and then this is like a swamp there. This is a building there, and this is trees. This is some more trees with a animal, and then this is like the really big river here. Here's another view. Wait, this one's really dirty. And then here's like a photo of a temple. Here's a photo of another temple, palace, whatever you want to call. And then here's another one. And then we get out of there and we're now on a bus out of here. And this is the city views, pretty nice. Here's another city view, pretty nice. Here's another city view with a human. And then this is like the War Memorial Center. This is like the roofs at the War Memorial Center. This is another photo from the War Memorial Center. Here's like a boat from the War Memorial Center. Here's the head of the boat. Here's the boat. We have a Pepsi aircraft right here, and we have a flying aircraft. And then here is a engine. And then here's another engine thing. Here we have another thing. I don't know what this is. Here we have a plane right here. Here we have a bomb. And then here we have planes. And then here we have some more planes. And here we have a video of more planes. And here we have guns. Oh, wait. No, not guns. Anyways, we keep going, we see some planes, and then we also see a whole view of the whole thing. And now there's a tank or whatever this is, and then we have some indoor stuff going on. And now we have another tank or whatever this is, and now we have another tank or whatever this is, and now we have another tank. Wait, that's not a tank, it's a boat, and then here is another boat. Wait, is that a boat? And then here's another tanks. Then here's some more quadrimotor tanks. Here's some tanks. Here's some more stuff. Anyways, that's the finish of the War Memorial in Korea. So we went to Starbucks, the best place on earth. Here's a better photo of the Starbucks. Also, by the way, this Starbucks was literally under the hotel that we were staying in. Here's a pretty nice photo. You should stay in this hotel and go to the Starbucks. We ordered some milk tea but with no bubbles, and we ordered this like really nice pink drink. And here I recorded a short of my milk tea that I got. And this short got like 5,000 views on TikTok. We went back to our hotel and I recorded this short of my milk tea and this pink drink that we also got. And these two were the best drinks ever. Like, Starbucks is the best place on earth. Like, everyone needs to go to Starbucks. You guys do not understand. We went out at night and now we're having dinner at this place. I'm going to leave a review for this after I finish eating here, but this is what we have. It's like some meat thing and it's really good. And it's on like this hot thing to make it keep warm. And then you can put it in like some lettuce. This is it. And then you can like put it in your mouth and then it tastes like very good, you know? And then we have a cup here and the finished product. This is us going to the hotel because we just had dinner, and dinner is right next to our hotel, by the way, but this is us going to our hotel, and yeah. Anyways, that night we were watching Resub/Fortnite content in the hotel, and whilst we had 21,000 stare. Alright, that is the end of the Seoul vlog, but I am doing another vlog in Seoul because this is like not the whole time that we were here, so I'm going to make another vlog, so stay tuned for that. That will be Seoul vlog episode 2, and yeah, anyways, my socials are linked inside the description. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. These videos are like the only ones that I actually put effort and money into making, other than like Wi-Fi and stuff, but this is such a good video. You have to go check out my Bangkok vlog, and yeah,